Greenfield. I'll take over this one. Greenfield is a newer market that we started tracking, but because we have a lot of activity happening over there. So let's get into the Greenfield, Indiana, March 2026 market report. Average rental price at 1915 year over year. That's up just under 6.5%. Average days on market is at 41. And the reason we started tracking this is because I thought that this would track very closely to Greenwood, not to be confused. They're on two different sides of Indianapolis, Greenfield being on the far east side, outside of the Indianapolis-Area, of course, and then Greenwood being on the south side of Indianapolis. But I thought the numbers would speak relatively similar, and I think they do. So average days on market is at 41. It's awesome. Number of active homes, 41. Awesome. Average price per square foot, $3. Awesome. All right, apartments. We've got an average rate of $14.97 with 25 of those currently active, and at $1.28 is your average price per square foot. We are going to skip over your townhomes and condos. Apparently, there's one lonely guy there as well. And then we have our graphs there at the bottom, so we can continue to track data year over year, which again, this is a new market for us. So we haven't started, or we do not have data on the average days on market for last year or the average number of active homes trend when it speaks to last year. So we will have that as we get into 2027. But the average rent price trend, we do have that. And of course, we're trending over where we were last year. I can't wait to see if that's going to continue to be true as we get into April's data. All right, sales data for March 2026 for Greenfield, Indiana. Your average sales price is at a very attractive $297. Average days on market is at 95, which is, wow, up 143%. So we are on the market a considerably longer time. I would imagine that's because we have more homes. We had a number of homes sold is at 53, so we're up 20% year over year. A lot of new construction also happening in the Greenfield area. Average price per square foot is at 158 per square foot. Average sales price trend, we can track exactly where we are in comparison to last year. We probably need to spread out some of those numbers just a little bit, but yeah, I mean we're trending above where we were last year. That's the most important part. Now, number of homes sold. At what price point you can still enter the Greenfield market, and this is a very affordable market. This is not far from where I personally live, so I'm a little bit in tune with some of the numbers here on a personal level. But the number of homes sold between 200 and 250,000, 116 of those sold. So that is a very affordable price range, and you can get even 68 of those that are selling under 200,000. So, Mike, anything you want to add here for Greenfield, Indiana?
No, I'm really glad we started tracking this. I think this is maybe a little bit off the beaten path from what most investors think about, but it's definitely, when you look at the number of rentals, it's actually more than like I think some of the ones in Avon on the west side roundup that we kind of do. So it's not a small market. So I'm really glad we started tracking this one. I'm excited to see it develop over time.